Building your own jewelry lightbox. Lightboxes can be a great way to get consistent pictures and videos using both a phone camera or a professional camera. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how I made this lightbox for all about $40 so you can start getting shots like this today. First, we'll talk about what exactly a lightbox is and why you might want or might not want one. Then we'll talk about the materials used in building this lightbox. Thirdly, we'll go over actually building the lightbox, and then some closing thoughts. So, what is a lightbox? This is a lightbox. This is a light box. A lightbox is a space, sometimes big, sometimes small, with lights used for shooting product videos and photos. Lightboxes have been around for years, but recently companies have started marketing lightboxes to jewelers so that they can get the same shot over and over again of their jewelry. The biggest issue with these lightboxes is their price, often being upwards of $1,800. However, this huge price tag isn't necessary, and with the lightbox that we're going to be making today, you'll actually be able to get better photos and videos than you could with a more expensive option. And don't just take my word for it. We actually split tested videos we made for $40 against those from an $1,800 lightbox, and about 70% of individuals guessed that our video was made with a more expensive box. So not only will you save lots of money, you'll also get better looking images. So what will you need to make this lightbox? The materials and tools for this homemade lightbox are super simple and easy to find. You're going to need 5 8x10 canvas boards. These will serve as the walls. The reason we use canvas is because it's white, so it reflects light really nicely. And also the wooden frame makes it really easy to screw them together. Next, you're going to want a small box of 1.5-inch wood screws. Now, they just need to be long enough to be able to get in from one side of the frame to the inside of the other. I'm using number 6s here. You're also going to need a power drill. I like Milwaukee because it's red, so that means that it's powerful. And then you're going to need a diffused bicolor dimmable light. Lights are arguably the most important part of the lightbox, so you want to make sure that you get a light that has a quality rating of over 95 CRI, or a color rating index of over 95. Also, the ability to control both the brightness as well as the color temperature is important, because it allows you flexibility if you're using one kind of jewelry over another kind of jewelry to get the perfect look for that kind of jewelry. Don't worry if you don't know exactly what to buy. I provided a list with links at the bottom so you can get everything today without worrying about buying the wrong thing or making a mistake. And now number 3, let's start putting this lightbox together. If you, like me, have a monthly subscription to Handyman magazine, this will be quick and easy. First, we'll start by screwing the left side to the back, going through the outside of the left side into the frame of the back. 2 screws should do the trick. Make sure when you're doing this that the flat side of the canvas is facing inwards. And canvas is very, very easy to puncture, so be careful not to make any holes. But a great thing about this is even if you do make some holes, these are so cheap you can just unscrew one side and then replace it with another. Now we'll screw in the bottom, and we're going to screw that into the back and the side, again using 2 screws. And we want the bottom actually to be inside of both the back and the side. So we want it laying flat on the ground before we start screwing it into anything. And then we want the back and the side to actually butt up against the sides of the bottom. Now we'll screw in the right side, and then finally the top. Now the top should just fit right in, and then leave a little bit of space in the front so that you have a little bit of edge hanging over. Now for the fun part. Using a pencil, trace out a hole at the top of the canvas so that the light can rest on the frame, and then with a knife, cut out that piece of canvas. Now your light has somewhere to shine through. And there you have it. You have your own light box with high quality lighting, all for under $40. You can change the color from blue to orange, or from daylight to sparkly. And if you want to change the background color, you can simply use black foam or pink foam or orange foam or blue foam, and then cut squares to fit inside your box. Now, if you have any questions or comments, then feel free to reach out to me anytime on social media, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention where the jewelry that I used in this little tutorial came from. These are just brands that I work with, that I help do marketing for. The first is Loom, and they're based out of Canada. They make beautiful jewelry at a pretty low price point. And then there's Patty Parkhurst, who I'm currently making a new website for, and she has a great way of doing anti-clastic raising, and it just is able to get some incredibly unique looking pieces. So you'll see some of those in this video, and if you want to, feel free to reach out to Patty Parkhurst or Loom if you want to feature, buy, sell any of their jewelry.